everybody, it's Tom and Jerry fan 64 here, and as promised for my last video, I'm going to be doing my Dwayne Johnson movie collection, which I only have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So let's get it started. Let's start with the 4 DVDs. And I will explain most of them to the ones I have seen. I think I might have seen all of these, actually. Yes, I have. Here's one of his more underrated movies, The Rundown. This was a really good, really hilarious movie. It's a great action comedy. The best scene is when he's fighting it's hard to explain. When he was, oh, now I remember. My favorite scene in this movie is when he's going against some people in the jungle. And that was probably my favorite scene from this movie. This is a really great movie, really underrated film directed by Peter Berg. And here's another underrated Dwayne Johnson movie that doesn't get the credit it deserves. Faster. This is a really great movie. I've watched this movie twice, as a matter of fact. And I do have a review for this movie on my channel, same with The Rundown. This is one of Dwayne Johnson's most grittiest roles I've seen in a long time. He plays a driver who's released after serving 10 years in prison. And he has to hunt down the people responsible for brutally murdering his brother in the movie. This was a really great movie. I liked the kills in this movie. This was a really great movie. This is a brutal movie. This is a brutal movie. If you guys haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it, but only to people 18 and older. This is a really great movie. I'm glad I picked this DVD up I got this DVD from the Salvation Army thrift store for only $3. So that's a really great deal for a movie like this. This is a great movie. I know there's a Blu-ray of this one, but I'm fine with the DVD. This next movie is a movie that he's not the main star, but he stars in it, and that's The Other Guys. Dwayne Johnson plays one of the Samuel L. Jackson's partner in this movie. This is a great movie. This is a really funny movie. I kind of wish Dwayne Johnson's character lived throughout the movie, but yeah, this is a great movie. It has one of the more hilarious scenes in the film. So yeah, this is a really great movie. So yeah, unfortunately Dwayne Johnson does die in this movie, but that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. It's at the very beginning. But I didn't want to see him go. But sorry about the spoiler, but this is a great movie. This is the theatrical cut. I will show this in my Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell movie collection. If you guys haven't seen The Other Guys, you're missing out. And here's one of my biggest comedy guilty pleasures, Baywatch. This is a great movie. I don't understand why a lot of people hate this. I do want to upgrade this movie to Blu-ray, but I will keep this DVD because the DVD, unfortunately, is a bit scratched a little bit, but the disc still works. This is a really underrated Dwayne Johnson movie. I really wish they could make a sequel, but this movie got pretty bad reviews. But if you guys haven't seen this movie, and if you're a fan of the TV series, it's a really great watch. It actually has a cameo by Pamela Anderson, which is pretty awesome. Sorry about the spoiler, but yeah. And it also has David Hasselhoff, who plays the hero of Mitch in the movie. And Dwayne Johnson obviously plays Mitch. And to be honest, I'm not a Zac Efron fan at all, but I really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Baywatch, you're missing out on a good time. And here's the only animated movie I have that has Dwayne Johnson, and that is Moana. This movie I got from my friend Ron gave this to me for my 20th birthday. Just like my DVDs of Ice Age The Meltdown, Ice Age Collision Course, and Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs. So I got this movie for free. This is a great movie. I was gonna watch this on Disney Plus, but my friend Ron was nice enough to give me his Blu-ray copy of this movie. This is a great movie, probably one of his best roles in a Disney movie, and I can't wait for his new movie to come out on Blu-ray in a couple months, Jungle Cruise, which I saw in the theaters. This is a great movie. If you guys haven't seen Moana, you're missing out. What can I say except you're welcome? Sorry about that. I hope I don't get copyright. Next up here's another Disney movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and that is The Game Plan. Not as good as Moana, but this is probably my least favorite Dwayne Johnson movie. But he was really funny in this movie. He was, and the little kid in this movie was awesome as well. Great acting by the little kid. I don't know who plays her. I don't know. I think it's Rosalind Sanchez. So yeah, this is a sports movie, so this movie definitely is a great addition to my Dwayne Johnson movie collection. I got this Blu-ray for like $5.99 at Fred Meyer's, and this is a very underrated movie. I definitely need to review this movie at some point. I will rewatch this movie sometime. Next up, I got Central Intelligence, which is a really underrated movie. I was not expecting this movie to be good at all. But Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson were fantastic in this movie. Their chemistry is still great to this day. I actually watched the unrated version. It's probably better than the theatrical version, honestly. This is a really great movie. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen Central Intelligence, I highly recommend it if you're a fan of Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. And speaking of Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, I got Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and Jumanji: The Next Level. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle is my third favorite Jumanji movie after this one, and The Next Level I enjoyed more than Welcome to the Jungle. I was not expecting Welcome to the Jungle to be good at all, because this was gonna be a remake, but they decided to make a sequel. I'm glad they went that route. To be honest, I thought this movie was just going to be a remake of the original, and I thought it was an insult when it was first announced. But since it's a sequel and it had Dwayne Johnson, I really enjoyed this movie. This is one of the biggest surprises I've seen. And Jumanji: The Next Level needs no introduction. Really great sequel. I can't wait for the new Jumanji movie. And these last three are Fast and the Furious movies. I got Fast and the Furious 7. This is probably my favorite role by Dwayne Johnson as Luke Hobbs. Unfortunately, he was not in Fast 9, the F9, the Fast Saga, but I do have high hopes that he will be in the Fast and Furious is 10 and 11. I hope he comes back. But I heard that Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel never got along. Furious 7, this is my personal favorite Fast and the Furious movie. And sorry if I'm showing them out of order. Fast and the Furious 6, really great, really underrated. And last Dwayne Johnson movie I have is The Fate of the Furious. This movie I wasn't a huge fan of, but I will rewatch this movie sometime so I can review it. This is my least favorite of the Fast and the Furious movies. This was a pretty overhyped movie. I was really looking forward to this movie when I watched Furious 7, but unfortunately this sequel was a disappointment to me, but still enjoyable. So yeah, that is it for my entire Dwayne Johnson movie collection, in which I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're generous enough, please consider leaving a like on this video and subscribe, plus it really helps out. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody, adios, have a good day.